Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now today is another episode of League Discussion. This is the series where I take a topic, rip it apart with my own opinions and experiences and encourage you guys to join in the conversation in the comment section below. Now before we get into the topic, which is all about fun and that type of thing in League, I just wanted to quickly address the format of this series because obviously last episode, which was under a week ago, I kind of said I was thinking about reformatting. What do you guys think? And after reading the comment section, thinking about it more myself, I've come to the decision that I'm pretty much just going to keep it the same way. The only difference that I might do, I'm not doing it this episode, but I might do, is make it a little bit more formal in like having notes on one of the screen, just so I know I'm getting through the points that I want to, instead of sometimes being all over the place. So that is something I might do in the future. But for those who actually did want gameplay or want something else, all I'll say to you guys is this is more of a podcast type of video that you will, you're not losing out if you minimize the video and go do something else while listening. And the biggest thing I can advise is go into a custom game on League of Legends, pick a champion that you always suck at last hitting with, and go practice. Get your mechanics better in that aspect, and that might, 10-15 minutes of that every episode that you watch might actually help a little bit. But yeah, today's topic is all about fun, and again, just before, excuse if about my shiny head potentially and a bit sweaty hair. I'm doing this at a very hot temperature in my room right now, and I normally would have my fan on, but that is too loud for the microphone. So I'm boiling right now, and computers in rooms or bedrooms is a nightmare. But anyway, today's topic is all about fun. The reason I'm making this topic is I've recently had to deal with kind of re-evaluating fun to me in League of Legends. I've had to role swap, which I will be going into why and what's it done for me. And, I'll be talking about other things like raging and stuff and, what does that mean in a fun aspect and taking League too seriously and stuff. So that's what we're going to cover today. So yeah, the first thing we're going to go into is my personal experience, and this will probably be the majority of the episode. As I've obviously now role swapped to mid lane, but I haven't really given a full fleshed out reasoning to you guys on YouTube. I think I did on Twitch, but obviously majority of you guys don't watch me on Twitch, which is completely fine. So yeah, I thought I'd do an explanation and kind of, some of you might be able to relate to it, and that might help because you might realize that, hey, I'm not actually having fun either. So for the past 1 or 2 years, I have mained 3 roles specifically. When I first started YouTube just over 2 years ago, I mained mid lane, and I played that for a while, but then I pretty quickly became, I think, a top lane main, and I mained that for a while. Then I became a jungler main, then back to top, then back to jungle. And so the last 2 years has mainly been jungle and top. And they're fun, they're good roles. I still enjoy playing them from time to time now, don't get me wrong. But after playing them roles for so long, I find that either you will just love them roles and play them forever, but I don't think I ever loved them roles. I'll be honest with myself, I think I always loved mid lane, and then I swapped a role because of a team, a ranked 5s team that wanted something else. And I did that happily, I did it, I could have said no, but I think I've always loved mid lane the most out of every single role. So I was playing jungle and top for the last 2 years, and it was okay. I could play champions that I enjoyed a while ago, Kha'Zix jungle, Lee Sin and all this stuff, but definitely season 5 for me has not been a very good season. The tank meta has been here now for the majority of the season in both top lane and jungle. There's been a very small assassin window that I mainly played when I played jungle. That's kind of what I liked. So it's been a hard season, and the things that kind of, for what is fun for me in League of Legends is several things. Firstly is winning. Obviously winning to me is what I play League of Legends for, and I'm okay with losing occasionally as long as I'm having fun in the process, if I feel useful in the game and I'm making an impact in the game. And that was the problem with me anyway. The champions that I was playing in top and jungle, maybe I wasn't clicking with them, but I just never thought I was making enough impact. I never thought that I was doing enough to warrant victories. I always thought I was just getting boosted or carried along whenever I played ranked 5s. And I hate that feeling. Even when I used to play a lot of sport, I always wanted to kind of, I'll be honest, be in the centre in terms of carrying people, even on a football field. That's kind of what I did. And it was just an awful feeling. And the meta didn't help, obviously. Tank meta, I hate playing tanks. So I kind of was in solo queue, playing these champions that I didn't enjoy. And then the final kind of straw as such, the kind of thing that made me role swap over the edge was my rating. Again, for those, if you haven't been with the channel long, I was Diamond 1 in Season 3. I hovered in High Diamond 2 for the whole of Season 4, which was disappointing. Again, I wasn't playing mid lane, so that might be a reason for it. And then now Season 5, I've been hovering around Diamond 3, Diamond 4 for most of the season. I'm now back in Diamond 2, and I think that's, I think that's because I'm actually having more fun with the game. As I know myself, I'm an emotional player. If I'm in a good mood, I will be very talky and chatty in Ranked 5s, for example, and I'll be playing really well. If I'm in a bad mood, or if I'm playing bad, that makes me into a bad mood, I don't really play well. And the current meta in Jungle Top, I think, forced me into more of a bad mood mentality. Even if I didn't feel like I was in a bad mood, I just don't think I was having a lot of fun. Therefore, my performance wasn't as good as it used to be. So yeah, the rating I was currently at was pretty much the final straw of why I role swapped. So since I role swapped, I was Diamond 4 4 weeks ago. I will say I did get to Diamond 2 while maining jungle, but then I decayed, or then I got then I played really bad and went back to Diamond 4. So I was in Diamond 4 about 2-3 weeks ago now. Decided I was role swapping to mid, and yeah, I'm back in Diamond 2 really quickly, fairly easily. And yeah, I'm going to go back to Diamond 1. And I'm actually saying I'm going to go back to Diamond 1, not going to try, because I'm pretty confident I can get there now because I'm having fun again. Now, this what I want to kind of get you... What I want this summary to be from this little story is, if you think to yourself why you're playing League, so for me, it's what rating I'm at, if I'm winning, if I am just generally having fun, I'm enjoying myself. They are kind of the main 3 reasons. And yeah, there is tournament wins and stuff that also drives me. Evaluate what's fun for you in League of Legends, and if it's not fun, if you've actually kind of think, oh, 2 out of the 3 reasons I've actually said no, I'm not having fun, then maybe reevaluate it for yourself. That's what I did, and I have no regrets. And it was a tough decision, not just because I've mained other roles for so long. It was because I have other things attached to them roles. A YouTube channel, for example. I've mained them roles now for 2 years. Majority of you watching this video will have no idea I used to main mid, and probably have never seen me when I mained mid. You've only probably seen the occasional mid lane game that I've uploaded. So you've never actually seen me at like the peak of when I can play mid lane, because I'm not playing it often enough. So that was a risk. It was a really big risk. It still is a risk, because I haven't really uploaded a lot of diamond content at the moment, because it's mainly the Smurf stuff. But I think it's going to go okay. The reason I think it's going to go okay, and the reason why I was like, yeah, I can definitely role swap, is because my channel is fairly diverse anyway. My channel is, you can't point at my channel and go, that is a jungle channel, that is a top lane channel. It doesn't really work like that in my channel. You can point at Foxdrop's channel and say that's a jungle channel. You can point at Fi's channel and go, that's an AD carry channel predominantly. Where mine's a bit different. With the majority of the videos that's on this channel, I believe, is actually the Smurf stuff, or it might be, I'm not sure. And that is like diverse as hell. I play everything in that series. Even in my diamond videos, when I've mained a top and jungle, occasionally I just throw in a randoms position there. As a player myself, I get bored fairly easily, and I have to play other roles. Otherwise, I stop playing, or I lose my performance in other roles, because I'm just, again, not having fun. So that's why I was like, yeah, I can role swap, because my viewers are used to watching me play other roles, and mid lane still is a very popular role. The one thing I'd say is, I think I'd be okay with role swapping to every role apart from one. I think if I went as a top laner, jungler, mid, or AD carry, I think I'd still be okay in terms of, people watching my content. If I went to support, I think things would be a bit different. Unfortunately, for those of you watching right now, support is not a very popular role in terms of video content. There are a few support YouTubers out there, and they are very good at what they do. I'd recommend Impact and things like that, because everybody goes to subscribe to them for support stuff. But building a channel already when I've got a viewer base, then swapping to support would never be a good idea. And also, I'd never main support anyway. It's just not for me. I'll play it occasionally, but I'd never main it. As again, I have that whole thing of being, in the center carrying instead of being on the outside. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm now mid, having a lot of fun, playing champions that I remember in jungle, there would be occasional solo queue games that I'd be like, oh, I wish I could just play this jungler for fun. And I think I'm getting that in mid lane now. Just to kind of say, I played ranked 5s tonight with Fi and just some friends. It wasn't nothing serious. But the first game I played Anivia, and I went 8-1-9 carried the game quite easily, and it was really fun, and it was so, you know, really good fun. The game after that, I was thinking a bit wacky, and I was like, I want to just do something literally just for fun. So I picked Heimerdinger. Again, you can't do this type of thing in the jungle very easily, but I played Heimerdinger, and I went 17-6-11. And this wasn't against, you know, silvers or gold. This was against platinum and diamond players. And yeah, I know I'm diamond 2, so I should beat, you know, I think it was a plat 3 or something against me. I should beat that person, but I was having so much fun on Heimerdinger, and I don't think I've had that much fun playing a champion mechanically in a long time. And that doesn't mean I'm going to start playing a lot of him or maining Heimerdinger or anything, but it just kind of shows that, you know, if I'm enjoying myself, I can carry. I can go 17-6-11, which I honestly didn't really do a lot in jungle. You know, if you watch the whole tournament, the Riot Battlegrounds tournament that my team actually won, if you watch every single one of them games, I don't think I'm carrying that hard in any of them. I somehow got most valued player in the final, and I think I wasn't carrying. I was just being solid. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun now carrying, and I've missed it so much. So yeah, that's that. That for me is my reason for fun in League of Legends, and I've had to deal with it, and I've dealt with it, so I've role swapped. So again, I'll say to you guys at home, evaluate what is fun for you in League, and if it's not, if you find out you're not actually having fun, reevaluate what you want to main, reevaluate what champions you want to play, or anything. Reevaluate if you're in a good ranked fives team, a good environment, anything. Just League of Legends, in the end of the day, and this is my next point, is a video game. It's nothing more than that. There are people that try to compare League of Legends to sports, and you can in many aspects, but the one thing that a lot of people forget, people play sports to have fun. Like, that is the main reason people play sports. The very minor percentage of people that play sport are in it for competitive, like, tournaments and stuff, or being the best. They're professionals. Majority of people in this game are not professionals, never gonna be, never have a chance to. If that sounds harsh, then it's the truth. So you should just be in it for the fun. Where, you know, in my games in Diamond, High Diamond, in the Smurf series, you can see people are so serious about this game. I don't even know why. Maybe, I don't know, it's the culture. Maybe a lot of people that play video games haven't played sports, so they're getting their competitiveness out now. I have no idea. It's probably too hard to put your finger on it. But I would probably say so many people need to lighten up and just have fun with League of Legends instead of taking it seriously. The people that take this game too seriously are the ragers and the toxic people. Because to me, they must be so into this game. It's like they don't, maybe they're not having any other competitiveness or any other things going on in their life that they have to put everything into this game and rage at people for playing bad in a video game. Like, that's way too serious. There's moments that I get frustrated, but then I sit back in my chair and I go, I'm playing a video game. You know, I have memories of me when I was a kid on PlayStation 1 or in GameCube. I was getting frustrated as a kid, but I was having fun. And that's kind of what I went back to not too long ago, is I want to have fun. That's why I role swap to mid. Just kind of lighten up if you are finding yourself right now. Because I even see it in my comment section. I've been tempted to ban certain people in my comment section because they are just angry individuals. Not at me, but at other people commenting in videos. It's like, just lighten up and have some fun. And then the final point that I want to make, if I can remember what it was my journey, it was raging. Had to do a quick edit there just to kind of remind myself what my final point was. And this kind of leads back on. Definitely next episode, I'll have a little notepad reminding me of all the points I want to make. Never scripting them, but I think it will just keep me a little bit more on task. But I think the heat of my bedroom is kind of messing on my brain a bit. It's so hot in here. But anyway, my final point, everything to do with fun, is what basically decide what you want out of this game. And there's the point. Realize that, yes, this is a video game, but obviously everybody finds different things fun. For me, I want to be the highest rating possible. I want to compete in tournaments and potentially win tournaments. And I'm doing that. You know, yes, I want to be higher rated than I currently am. But the tournament thing, hey, that's going really well. For you guys at home, you might be having fun just playing normals. You might be having fun being silver, gold, platinum, whatever it may be. Just kind of think about what you want out of this game. And just realize if you're there. Because nothing can beat the whole feeling of thinking, I'm actually having fun, and this is what I want out of this game, and I'm achieving what I want out of this game, and realizing, hey, I'm in a really good place. I'm having fun in the video game that I play, and that should be pretty much it. to do with fun. So I've explained why did I role swap for them reasons. Maybe some of you can relate to that. I've kind of said if you're a rager, you need to calm down because you're ruining everybody's experience of fun and your own. You're taking it way too seriously. And then finally, kind of just think of what you're having fun in League of Legends and just kind of thinking, are you there yet? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of League Discussion. I'm going to go jump in a ice cold shower. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you haven't if you haven't subscribed, please do like the video if you like it. And if you ever have any suggestions of series or talks on League Discussion, comment section below, put it down there. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.